Well, hey, welcome again. Welcome to Lunchtime Goals with me, Wanda Martin, where we break for eight. We're starting this is another Wednesday where I get to hang out with you for 8 minutes. And the reason why it's for 8 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and start my screen because I want to make sure I want to share all this good information with you guys. And the reason why I wanted, we only hang out for 8 minutes because the university is great and they did a research study. And this is something I say every Wednesday when we get together. So most of you guys, if not all of you all, should know this by heart. But the reason why I only do it for 8 minutes is because of 92% of Americans, they said who set goals, they never achieved their goals, 92%. Which means if you're good at math, which means only 8%, that's where we get our 8% from. Only 8% of Americans who set their goals, they actually achieve their goals. And so my goal is to get you guys to be a part of that's right. My goal is to get you guys to be a part of the 8%. And so that's why I come on and I'm being faithful, I'm being consistent and coming on here every Wednesday at 12 noon to hang out with you guys, to share with you one goal setting tip that I'm sure that's going to educate you and motivate you to achieve your goals, because I want you all to be a part of the I want you all to be a part of the 8%. So let me find out who's on here that's looking to be a part of the 8% today. Come on, let's light up the screen, light up that chat area. You want to be a part of that 8%, put 8 in that chat area for me in the comment section. Let's go ahead and light it up. Oh, I see Crystal says she reinvented herself and started her own business as a virtual assistant. Woo woo! I got to get your number. I was looking for one of those. That is great. Congratulations to you, Crystal. So how many want to be a part of that 8%? You don't want to be a part of the 92%. 92%, they don't know how to get it done, but the 8%, we know how to get it done. So go ahead. Yeah, let's light it all up. Okay, I see Deacon Robin want to be a part of that 8. Netta, Pearlie, Karen, Kelly. Oh, great. Anisha. Okay, so you guys want to be a part of that 8%. And I'm guarantee you, if you just follow all these tips and strategies that I share with you every Wednesday at 12 noon for only 8 minutes, I'm telling you, it takes you out of being a part of that 92% where you wasn't achieving your goals to be a part of the 8%. Okay, Crystal put a whole bunch of eight. Hey, Candy, I see you. 8%. Look, this looks good. It's a lot of 8% that's in the house. Hey, Karen, how you doing? And so this is really good. And so now, if this is your first time joining us, listen, I have two questions for you. Number one, where you been? We've been hanging out here, every Wednesday at 12 noon. And so I want to know where you've been because you've been missing some good stuff. But then also, hey, if this is your first time joining us, go ahead and put your name in the chat area because I would love to send you something just to let you know I appreciate you for hanging out with us. Look, you could be doing anything on your lunch break time, but just the fact that you decided to hang out with me and with all these other serious goal achievers, that means a lot to me. And so I want to show you my appreciation by sending something to you. So if this is your first time, only if this is your first time joining us, go ahead and put your name in the chat area so I can send something special to you. But also, if this is your first time here, I want to try to catch you up with where we are. We've been talking about the different things that the 8%ers, the goal achievers, would do in order to be a part of the 8%. And we said one of the things that they would do, they would make sure all their goals are specific. Again, I love to say this, when your goals are specific, that's when you'll get it. When your goals are clear, that's when the will appear. And so you want to make sure that your goals are very detailed as possible because you want them to be specific. Number two, we talked about you want to make sure your goals have deadlines to them. Listen, without a deadline, it's not a goal. It's just a wish list. It's just your bucket list. It's a bunch of resolutions, but it's not a goal. In order for something to qualify as a goal, it has to have a deadline to them. Deadlines are motivating. It motivates you to action. You know how it is when you get your mortgage bill in the mail or your rent in the mail and it has that due date on there. Doesn't it motivate you to get up and go to work? Absolutely. So deadlines have a way to motivating you. So you want to make sure that all your goals have deadlines to them. Number three, you want to make sure that your goals are written down. Why? Because what gets written, it gets done. What gets written gets done. And so you want to make sure that you write your goals down. But then also, I mentioned that you're 42% more likely to achieve your goals when you write them down. 42%. And that's pretty good if you just write them down. So you want to make sure you write your goals down. And then number four, we talked about review your goals daily. I'm a firm believer. Listen, why have goals and you don't review them? Out of sight, that's right, out of mind. So if you don't see your goals, it's going to be hard to pursue your goals. So you want to make sure that you review your goals daily. And then Number 5, we talked about you got to have a strong why. What is your why? You have your goals, but what's your why? Why do you have that particular goal? Why do you want to pursue that goal? What is your strong why? If you have a strong why, you're going to persevere to see that goal come to pass. But if your why to that goal isn't strong, you're not going to really persevere to achieve that goal. You're going to become bored with it. You're going to become lazy with it. Why? Because you really don't have a strong why to achieving a goal. So you want to make sure all of your goals have strong whys. 8% have strong whys to their goals. And then last week we talked about the 3 zones to goal setting. Now you guys may not have known that, especially if this is your first time, but goal setting have 3 zones to it. It has a comfort zone, it has a discomfort zone, and it also have a delusional goal. A delusional zone. And we want to make sure as 8%ers, goal achievers, that all of our goals are either in the comfort zone or the discomfort zone. But you want to make sure most of them are in the discomfort zone more than the comfort. But you can have them in either one. But make sure you avoid, please stay out of the delusional zone. 8%ers, we do not hang out in the delusional zone. Delusional zone is for delusional people, and that is not us. We know exactly where we want to go, what we want to do, and what we want to accomplish. And those things are not in the delusional zone. They're in the comfort and the discomfort zone. So with that being said, hey, I hope I caught you up to where we are today. So today we want to talk about the 7th thing that the 8%ers would do in order to achieve their goals. And it is actually this. Oh, we're going to talk about accountability. They make sure they have accountability set up with their goals. Listen, if you're going to achieve your goals for 2020, if you're going to stick to your goals for this year, you have to make sure you have this thing called accountability. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because only a few people, not a lot, but only a few people have enough drive and enough discipline in order to push them to achieve their goals. It's not a lot of people out there. I mean, as a matter of fact, you guys are hanging out with me because I guarantee you have some goals that you did not have enough drive and enough discipline to push through them or to see them come to pass. And so we need to talk about this thing called accountability because a lot of people need them in order to achieve their goals because only a few people have enough discipline or enough drive in order to push through their goals. And when I thought about that statement, it made me think about this person right here. I know. Can you believe? As a matter of fact, he just celebrated. It was his birthday. I believe was this week. They had honored him this week, but the late Kobe Bryant. When I think about somebody who has enough drive, who had enough discipline in order to achieve their goals, look, this guy came to mind, and that is the late Kobe Bryant. As a matter of fact, they said during Kobe's off season, he would work out. Check this out, you guys. He would work out for at least 6 hours a day. Look, not doing on seasons, doing off season. He would work out at least 6 hours a day, and it would consist of this: doing 2 hours of running on the track, doing 2 hours of basketball skills and drills. Look, doing 1 hour of intense cardio, but then also concluding by doing 1 hour of Olympic weightlifting. Isn't that something? Look, he was able to accomplish all of that every day because he was self-motivated. He was disciplined enough to achieve his goals. And his work ethic, look, his game proved how disciplined he was. I mean, if you think about it, some of us probably would have gave up after that first hour. Some of us probably wouldn't even made it an hour. We probably would have made it about 15 or 30 minutes. And we need accountability, of course, somebody to be in our ear to keep going. But he didn't need that. He was self-motivated. He had enough discipline and enough drive to go after his goal. And I need to say that because most people, the real deal is most people are not like that. Most people need some type of EP. I call it EP, but what it's really called is external pressure or accountability. Most people need some type of external pressure or accountability to keep them on track with their goals. So let me just ask you guys, how many of you guys would say you have some type of accountability system to help you to achieve your goals? If you have some type of accountability system to help you to achieve your goals, go ahead and type in yes for me. If so, and go ahead and type in no. This is a no judgment zone. So we're all here for the same reason. We're learning together, we're growing together. But if you don't have any type of accountability system set up for your goals, go ahead and type no for me because this is so important. I want to find out what we have. what we have. Do you have a type of accountability system set up? Now we realize Kobe Bryant didn't really need it. He was very successful without it. But most of us, if not all of us, need that accountability system. Okay, Nisha said no. Robin said no. Kelly said no. Okay, these are good. Okay, I love your honesty. Okay, Pearly White said yes, she has an accountability system set up. Okay, these are good. Come on, hit me up. Let me know if you have an accountability system set up. So most of you guys, if not all of you, okay, just one person said yes, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you all who did not respond as of yet, because I know there's a delay. Most people don't have any type of accountability system set up. And the reason why I'm asking that question is because I believe that's the reason why most of us are having a hard time achieving our goals. Most of us are having a hard time achieving our goals because we don't have any type of accountability set up with our goal setting. So we have our goals, but we don't have no kind of accountability system to be set up with our goals. And listen, when you don't have an accountability system set up with your goals, it makes it very hard for you to achieve your goals. As a matter of fact, look at this on the screen. The ASTD, which stands for the American Society of Training and Development, they did a research and they said this. They said 60, you have a 65%, look at this, a 65% chance of achieving your goals if you use some type of accountability system. Look, y'all, that is more than half. That is more than 50%. You have a 65% chance of achieving your goals if you use just some type of accountability system. So that means you are halfway there in achieving goals just by having someone that you're accountable to. But then they go on to say you increase that chance by 95%. You guys see that? By 95% if you have a specific accountability partner that you report to. So look, you increase that chance of achieving your goals when you have a specific, they call it an accountability appointment person that you report to. So that means you have a person that you commit to maybe every week, every month, every other week on a, you have an appointment set up with them to go over your goals with them. When you have that set up for your life and when you have that set up with your goals, your chance of achieving that goal is by 95%. So what is this telling you? It's telling you this one thing. Accountability. All my pictures are messed up. I see probably when I transferred over to PowerPoint, it kind of messed up. But what is it saying? What it's saying is accountability is important to achieving your goals. Accountability is so important to achieving your goals. Accountability, I cannot say that enough. It is so important to achieving your goals. I guarantee if I was to ask you some of the goals that you did not achieve for 2020 or you did not achieve for 2019, if I was to ask you, did you have an accountability person set up with that goal? Your answer probably will be no. Am I correct about that? You don't have to tell me. I already know because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirts. So I already know about it. But that's what these things are telling you. It's telling you accountability is very important to you achieving your goals. Listen, you have a better chance of reaching your goals when you're working with someone. You have a better chance of reaching your goals when you're working with someone. So with that being said, what is accountability? Oh my, these pictures are really messing up all of my listening. I apologize for that. But accountability is when someone holds you responsible for achieving your goals. Accountability is when someone holds you responsible for achieving your goals. I'll say it one more time. Accountability is when someone holds you responsible for achieving your goals. Listen, when you have someone to hold you responsible for achieving your goals, it helps you to stay on track. That's why you see that track there on the screen. When you have someone to hold you responsible to achieving your goals, listen, it has a way, it's a proven system to help you to stay on track with your goals. As a matter of fact, I talk about my story in attending Weight Watchers and being a part of Weight Watchers. And one thing I noticed that when I joined and when I set up to be a Weight Watcher member, they gave me two instructions. Number one, they told me I need to attend my monthly weekly meeting. And then also number two, they told me I need to set up a meeting with the team leader. Now, why would they tell me those two instructions? Because they wanted that person to hold me accountable to my weight goal. And so what am I saying? When you have someone to hold you responsible to your goals, you're more likely to achieve that goal. And so, if you just think about it, even with a financial advisor, if you have a financial advisor that you report to, listen, that person is responsible to keep you on track with your finances, with your saving, and with you staying on track with your budget. Am I right? Pretty much. How many of you guys have a financial advisor? If you have a financial advisor, say yes. Because and what happens? They hold you responsible. They hold you accountable where your money is concerned. The same thing with a weight trainer. If you're responsible to a weight trainer, if you report to a weight trainer, they're responsible for keeping you on track with your weight, to make sure that you're working out, to make sure that you're eating healthy, to make sure you're doing as many reps as you're supposed to be doing. What are they doing? They hold you responsible to help you to achieve your goals. Even if you was to go to a doctor, when you report to your doctor, what do your doctor do? They hold you responsible to your health, making sure you don't have high blood pressure, making sure that you're working out, that you're drinking your water, that you're eating healthy. So do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you guys, hopefully you all see the importance of having an accountability partner or an accountability system set up, because that's what helps you to achieve your goals. I cannot stress it any more than this. If you don't have an accountability partner or a system set up, it is going to be, and I shouldn't say impossible, but it's going to be very difficult for you to achieve your goals, especially if you're not disciplined enough or you don't have enough drive on the inside of you to pursue your goals. I mean, think about it. When I think, I'm a pastor myself, when people report to me, I help keep them accountable. I help them keep them responsible or on track with their spiritual life, their spiritual development. So having an accountability system where your goal setting is concerned is very important. It's going to help you to stay on track. So is this making sense to you guys? If so, go ahead and say yes, it's making sense. Or just say yes. You don't even have to type in all of that, because I really want it to make sense. Because people have been talking about, Pastor Wanda, how have you been so successful in achieving your goals? I'm telling you, one of my success stories come from this thing right here. I have accountability. Even the different things that I'm sharing with you all, the my different messages that I come to you all with every Wednesday. I have an accountability person that I talk to that keeps me accountable, to make sure that I have my notes ready, that I have my information ready. And so I have someone that I'm accountable to help me to achieve my goals, to meeting with you guys every Wednesday. So it is so important. Now here's the thing. Most people look at accountability as something negative. If the truth be told, most people look at accountability as something negative, and they do it because they don't feel like they want to answer to someone, or I don't want anyone in my business. And here's the thing. I want you guys to change your perspective. Start looking at accountability, seeing it as a way of tracking success. That's how I want you now to look at accountability. It's not about somebody being in my business. It's about a way of me tracking success. There's a system that I have now set up that's going to help me to track my success. As a matter of fact, I have this club. It's called the 8% Club, and I meet with individuals and I keep them accountable, or I help them to track their success. They don't look at me in their business. They don't look at, I don't want Pastor Wine to tell me what to do. I don't want her to know what's going on. They're very open. They're very transparent. They're very honest with me. And I'm able to help them to remain on track with their goals. But here's the thing. They first open themselves up and allow themselves to be held accountable to someone else, so that I can help them to stay on track with their goals. And so it really works. It helps you to stay on track with your goals. Stop looking at it as something negative. It's not nothing negative. It is something positive. As a matter of fact, they said Tiger Woods he was so successful in being a golfer, and he is successful being a golfer because he had an accountability partner that goes out on the course with him before every game, and to give him feedback on his swing and different things of that nature. But not only Tiger Woods, I know a lot of Olympians, they have accountability partner, people that help them to stay on track with their success. Okay, so what am I saying with all of this? Accountability will always produce progress. That is so good to me. Accountability will always produce progress. It's only when you're hiding, when you don't want to share your goals, that's when you find yourself not making progress. But when you're transparent, when you're open, and when you're willing to be vulnerable, you will find your accountability will always produce progress. So, for an example, let me just throw this out there. If you was to tell your boss that you were going to get your assignment completed by the end of the week, how many know you're going to make some progress to get the assignment done? Why? Because you told him you would. The moment you said that you would, he or she now has that right to hold you accountable. Or say if you know, it's about working out, you tell your girlfriend, hey, I'm going to meet you at the gym at 6 a.m. Or your girlfriend say, hey, let's meet at the gym at 6 a.m. Look, I don't care how tired you are, you're going to wake up and make some progress and put your workout clothes on and go to that gym. Why? Because you told somebody that you would. Well, if you flip that over, when you don't tell anyone about your goals, when you don't tell anyone about your plans, you're more apt not to achieve that goals, because you're going to give yourself excuses and you're going to give yourself reasons on why you don't feel like going after that goal. But when you have an accountability partner, that person, they're able to sit there and work with you to help you to achieve your goals. In other words, they're there to help you to make progress when it comes to achieving your goals. Okay, so you guys got that. Now, as we close out, let me just give you 4 types of accountability. Just 4 types. Is this good to you guys? If so, go ahead and type in yes for me. Okay. Okay, I see some yeses. All right, great. So let me give you 4 types of accountability. One, the first type of accountability is you can tell a friend. So that means you should have someone in your life, a friend, a family member, or just someone in your life that you should be able to share your goals with. But here's the qualification of that individual: they need to love you, they need to be someone that's going to ask you about your goals, but also they need to support you with your goals. And then lastly, they need to celebrate you as you achieve your goals. And so if that's a friend, if that's a family member, they should have those type of qualifications. You need to know that they love you, because if they love you, they're going to push you to achieve that goal. They're going to motivate you. They're going to inspire you. You need to they need to make sure they ask you about your goals. So it's somebody that they're just not concerned about their goals, but they're going to be concerned about your goals as well. So they're going to ask you about your goals. They're going to support you. They're going to ask, hey, what are some of the things that I can do that can help support you with your goals? But then also number 4, they're going to celebrate you with your goals. So that's one type of accountability. You can tell a friend. Now let me just add this in there. Make sure you tell somebody who's not afraid to show you your booty. Did I say that? Yes, I did. Make sure you're not afraid to share your goals with somebody who's not afraid to show you your butt. We can't all see our butt. We need somebody else to get in our face, to get in our grill, to be upfront and honest with us when we're going off course and when we're going off track. Don't have an accountability partner of someone who's afraid of you, who's someone who's afraid to tell you the truth. You don't want that person as accountability partner. You want someone who don't mind speaking the truth to you in love and telling you, hey, you're getting off course, and may sometimes have to be harsh with you so that you'll get the point, to push you back on course and to push you back on track with your goals. So that's the first one. You want to make sure that you have a friend that you can share your goals with. So that's one type of accountability. Another one is join an accountability group. So for an example, say if you want to write more, join a writers group so that they can hold you accountable to write in 2,000 words a day. If you want to run in a marathon, join a runners group so that they can hold you accountable to how many miles you run a day. If you want to stick to your goals, hey, you can join my accountability group. I hold people accountable as well. I do sessions where I have accountability sessions, I call them, where I hold people accountable with their goals. So look, join a type of accountability group, because a lot of times people do well when they're within a group, and so they see how other people are motivated to achieve their goals, and so therefore they're able to do that as well, and they'll keep you accountable to keep you on that momentum in achieving your goals. So that's the second type of accountability. The third type is get a coach. You want to make sure that you get a coach. Having a coach will help you to clarify your goals, and it's going to keep you accountable to achieving your goals. One thing about a coach, they're going to look at your goals that you have set, and they're going to help clarify. Sometimes we think we know what's best for ourselves, but it's not until you get a coach and they look at your goals and say, hey, I think we can tweak this a little bit. Hey, I think you can up this a little bit. Hey, I think you can pull back on this. And so they'll help you to clarify your goals, and then also help you to achieve them. I'm an accountability coach to many individuals. And then I'm so glad that I am, because when they show me their goals, I'm able to say, hey, I think this is, because I know them, hey, I think this is unrealistic, or it's not realistic at this particular season in your life. How can we scale back on this? Or, hey, I think you can add a little bit more to this. Hey, how can we, push the envelope a little bit to get closer to this goal? So do you see how a coach is very necessary. It's essential to you, to helping you to achieve your goals. So that's another type of accountability you want to have. You can get a coach to help you with your goals. And then lastly, something that I talked about, you can write your goals down. Writing your goals will help you to be accountable to them. Again, what gets written gets done. If you don't write it down, you're more likely will not do them. But when you write your goals down, you're more likely to get it done. So there you go, you guys. Those are four types of accountabilities system that you can set up for your life that's going to help you to achieve your goals. You can tell a friend, you can join an accountability group, you can get a coach, or you can write your goals down daily. Doing one or if not all of those things will help you to achieve your goals, and it will help you to be a part and to remain a part of that 8%. So with that being said, I just wanted to close out with this, you guys. You listen, your ultimate success this year is going to be based on really you have an accountability system set up. And I love this that I have on the screen. To the degree that you're willing to be accountable with your goals will be the degree that you experience success in achieving them. And that is the honest to God truth. To the degree that you're willing to be accountable with them will be the degree that you experience success with them. And if you're like me, you want to experience success with your goals. So that means you have to have some kind of accountability system set up. Having accountability helps you to achieve your goals. Hey, one thing, a couple of things before we close out. Listen, I've been teaching on goal setting for quite some time now, and I have completed a workbook. But now I am now completing my Goal for the Goal book. It's an in-depth book. It's not a workbook. It's an in-depth book. It has examples. It has statistics. It has a load of information about goal setting and goal achievement. And you can begin to pre-order your book on August 29th, which is actually my birthday. So that is my birthday gift to myself. You can go ahead and pre-order that book. I wanted to get it done before my birthday, and so everything is on track, and so things are going well. And so, hey, you can start pre-ordering your Go for the Goal book and a workbook together. As a matter of fact, I'm offering as a package. And so you got a workbook and an actual book that has a lot of information. A lot of things I'm sharing with you guys are going to be in that book, but it's going to be in depth. It's a lot of examples, a lot of statistics, a lot of quotes, and different things of that nature. It's going to really help you to achieve your goals for this year. So listen, pre-orders are being taken on Saturday, August 29th. And so if you want to go ahead and pre-order your book, you can. I would suggest that you do that. You will not be disappointed. You will be greatly impressed, educated, and motivated to achieve your goals. So all you have to do is just go to www.wandamartin.org and go ahead and pre-order your book, and so we can get those books out to you once they go up for sale. Okay, so that is something that I wanted to add. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Pearly White. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Crystal. This is good. So I'm pretty excited. This is my first book, and this was a goal that I have set. And so, again, I achieved my goal because here's one thing: I had an accountability partner that helped me with that. And so I've been successful at doing that. And so I want to help you to do the same thing. So make sure you pre-order your books starting this Saturday for that. Thank you so much, Crystal. Say congratulations. Hey, to all my first-time visitors, if you want to receive a Goal for the Goal wristband, we wear our wristbands every Wednesday to remind us to go after our goals. Hey, just type in me in the chat area with your name. So I'll make sure I can send this out to you, and so that you can get your Go for the Goal wristband that we wear every day. It reminds us to go for our goals, but this is only to our first time visitors. So if you would like a Go for the Goal wristband, hey, just hit me in the chat area. This is your first time and your name, and I'll make sure that I'll have a wristband mailed out to you as soon as possible. Hey, also don't forget, listen, you can follow me on my Go for the Goal Facebook page. If you follow me, make sure that you hit like, make sure that you like the page, because that's where I share a ton of information, quotes, and just motivational tips about setting and achieving goals for your life. So you can do that. And also you can follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel that I have on YouTube. It's called Go for the Goal. And so I do some videos and gives also some more in-depth information, some teaching about how to set and achieve your goals, or really how to be a part of the 8%. And lastly, I just got up my Instagram, my Go for the Goal Instagram account. And so I'm going to make sure I have that prepared and ready for you guys on next Wednesday. So I think that is it. Hey, like we always do, congratulations. You guys are now a part of the 8%. Come on, let's light up the chat area. Come on, if you're a part of the 8%, you're going to make sure that you get an accountability partner. You're going to use the accountability system, and go ahead and type an 8 for me as we go ahead and close out. It was so good to have you guys as a part. Go ahead and type in 8 for me. It's so good to have you guys as a part. I look forward to these every Wednesday. And so when we can get together and we can be a part of the 8%. So listen, thank you so much for joining in again. And this is me, Pastor Wanda. I love to always say this: hey, be safe, be great, and be 8 all day. Hey, I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Make sure you get your accountability partner. It's going to help you to achieve your goals.